This is the escape hotel premises category. It sounds a little silly, but this game is pretty long. Has like 18 requests, and request 00, making it 19 technically. But yeah, the later chapters are especially long. So I believe it was I think it was Nate who suggested this. I can't remember. Shoutouts to Nate. But this is essentially like almost a halfway point where you escape the hotel premises. You walk off the courtyard of the hotel. And I've done this category before, obviously, there are splits, but that was on emulator. This is the first time I'm doing anything significant on an actual PS2 with the actual disc inside my PS2, because I found a way to modify my console to play any region game. So, all that said, 3, 2, 1, let's jam! The flowers want a sip of the rain. Actually, that's probably disgusting. Now, I had some emulation issues, obviously. I mean, the PCSX2 works pretty well, but it's not a perfect emulator. So I believe even in the intro, we had some weird slowdown. I could, in theory, beat this PB. It just depends if the load times are better. If the load times end up destroying the run, making it slower, I still might accept this as my de facto PB because it's not on emulation. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good intro. Gotta get all your stuff together. Alright, now we have Sumio, the hero. Is he truly a hero? Who knows? Rockin' at some Gershwin. Alright, time for some mashing. Oh yeah, you're Sumi Amando, you're a searcher, your work is flawless, we know. Is there a faster way to mash? Just mash. He can find anything, dude. I kind of wonder if he's like diegetically actually listening to the Gershwin Cuban Overture. I'd like to think that he is. Hey, Blue Moon Alistair, going? The text noise, yeah. There's the game even has the game even justifies it at the end. There's a reason for why they're speaking in that gibberish, so to speak. Not really gibberish, you know what I mean. Yeah, see? Music starts when he's playing. They're speaking Animal Crossing. Technically, this game came up... Wait, did this game come out before? This game came out in 2001. Did Animal Crossing come out in 2002? I thought it was 2002, the first one. Well, no. Actually, no, it came out on the N64. Huh, yeah. First. Very first. Yeah. Time here's warped. It's such a good intro. It very much mimics, or rather, No More Hero sort of mimics this later, where you have the character walking, like, introduced, driving his vehicle, his precious vehicle. And he even does a monologue saying what he's doing. 1 month prior, dang. That's close. Smash, darn you. Oh my gosh, this feels so much better on an actual DualShock. Oh, camera. Hey, Peter. Yeah, it's pretty early. Whoa, his eye. Glowing, like it's silver or something. And here's where he describes his partner, Catherine. Why Catherine? Well, it's better than Tetsugoro. They changed that reference in the DS release, where he just says, Catherine? Well, it's better than a Bob. But no, when by saying Tetsugoro, that's an explicit, like, shout-out to the silver case. Indeed, getting that PS2 feeling. For those who've only played the DS version, this screen is actually quite different. Okay, so this is my birthday, but we're just going with 1111. That's a familiar sound effect. Technically, the silver case used that first, but still familiar. Happy birthday. It's not 1111. It's not 1111 today. Wait. Yeah, it's a shame there's no English patch for it. And I have notes in front of me. I play this game on the DS. I played them multiple times on the DS. Right, side by side with PS2, but yeah, Moonlight Syndrome and Silver Case first. Well, yeah. So this one is put your birthday in backwards because there's like the baby image at the top, which is actually hard to see on DS. It's hard to tell it's supposed to be a baby, but more obvious on PS2. This is just my birthday backwards. So 1111 backwards is 1111. Oh no! Got too antsy there. Hey, Big Man Japan. A slip shot? I wouldn't say so. Good for what it does. Oh. I wonder if this. I don't recall this game. Maybe I remember seeing some early screenshots, but I can't remember if they were like for like PS1 initially. Like I know that Eco was made for PS1, and it's released like it was so late that Eco is still in like 240p on PS2, the original PS2 version. The jacket? Oh, didn't see that. We have to leave our beloved car gigs to go to Celica. Devil May Cry 1 was in 2001? Well, I mean, Metal Gear Solid 2 was released in 2001 also? That game is still pretty impressive to this day. 2001 or 2002. Silver Case? I thought it was a Twilight Syndrome. I mean, there could be a Silver Case. Oh, wait, there is. There's a Twilight Syndrome reference, like, chapter, isn't there? I wouldn't know. I own them, but I haven't played them yet. Right, well, thanks for driving by, boy. Catch you later. Glad you could have that DS feeling for however briefly. I can't describe how much better this feels on an actual PS2, by the way. Glorious. Look at that sign. Well, that's fair enough. Well, I mean, there is supposedly like a somewhat oblique reference to a specific event, like to Parade in the Silver Case in Danganronpa. But again, I only know from just like hearing from what other people have said. I'll get a Danganronpa eventually. I own them. Just haven't played them yet. Look at all the textures. It's glorious PS2 glory. Yeah, that's in a lower pitch on PS2, which is to say, it's in a higher pitch on PS1. Expecting some answers on Sundance. No, you expect answers? Sundance Shot is in the manual to, hey Locke, is in the manual to, the silver case. He doesn't even show up. I'm not sure if the game, like, directly even says his name. We get Bolero for a second? Yeah, exactly. Only in this game does he show up. And even then, it's not like they really say. Yeah, same with... Yeah, I didn't realize that until it's pointed out in Henry's Discord. Oh wait, listen to the sound effect. Hey! Just rocking out to some Reveille. I didn't realize he was in the manual and that he was quite an important person, the father. I mean, it makes sense. He's on vacation. Now he's telling us why he's here. Or why he called us here. Oh, well, Yago may or may not be a character from Moonlight Syndrome, though. Oh, a bomb? Yes, a bomb. So, fun fact, on the DS version, doors never open. So, like, in this scene on DS, the door just stays there. You don't get the open, you know, zoom into the light. Anyway, enjoy the music. They also changed this music on the DS version. I forget what Remy drinks. They have like a 5-minute long conversation about what she wants. Hopefully a real tropical adventure. It's not filled with as much existential angst and walking. Unless you're into that for a vacation. Seriously, if they release this game again, they re-release it, remaster, whatever they do, they have to keep the music intact. They cannot default to the changed DS music. Our local cosplay? I don't know. I mean, just how much would a suit cost and a briefcase cost? I don't know. I wonder who does. Suit has alluded that yes, he is talking to people, but nothing concrete, really. Guess different thing would be who owns the rights to the music and would Suda be able to get them? Some good old sati for you. You never know. They could get it cleared. I can't stress how vital it is. Like, the DS version is so much worse, not just because of the theme itself, but like I said, a lot of it is reused at key points in the game. Like the credits uses the theme from the opening. They had to change it. Hey Sue, hey Sister Phantom. You're Sue, right? You're not Maddie? Pretty sure you're Sue. Well, the one on the left is a maid, obviously. The one on the right is a spiritual correspondent. And they're telling me that this area is a sealed space. It's possessed. So to speak. Chair? No music at all? Sure. Minimalism to the extreme. And Sister Phantom left. I forget the reason why. Did she get sleepy or did she get bored or scared? She might have gotten scared. I forget the exact reason. Who knows? We'll see. If the game does get re-released, we'll see. Walk again. I feel like even if they did release like a literally version with no music, people would still mod it in. As one does indeed. Oh, she fell asleep because she got bored. And I believe this is... Yeah, this is looking at my notes. This is where she says, oh, look at the guidebook. It has all the answers. I'm pretty sure she even says the button names. Oh, sorry, you said that. I'm sorry, I'm just making sure. I was doing movements, so I was looking at, like, parts of chat. And failing to catch up. My mistake. And itself, read chat better. Vocals? I wonder if that's why, like, Philistine wasn't on the PS2. Or not PS2, the No More Heroes 2 limited run games OST release. It's still in the game, unless they change that, but that they changed it, but it's not on the soundtrack itself. Yeah, here's where you're talking about looking your menu. But I think they say in the DS version, oh, look at your DS. Look, you can look at Catherine, or the guidebook in Catherine on your DS at any time. Technology. I mean, they already, modders already put in Heavenly Star back into the Switch version, too. Or PC version, rather. Hey, Corbin, how's it going? Getting that DS feeling? So we don't need to look at the guidebook at all, because I know what the puzzles are. Survive, that's good. Killer be killed for your keyboard. Hey, and we've exorcised the demon or something from the sealed space. Oh, whoops, I was thinking he'd go talk to a phone. That's the later chapter. Or later after this, I mean. There's one point where you do have to, like, use your phone almost immediately after spawning after a puzzle. Here I have to answer the phone later. Hey, she's back. And there's Sister Phantom. Has a PhD in physics. Nice. Probably more useful than we think. Thank you, Sister Phantom, whatever you did. I don't think you helped really at all, but still. Thank you. Challenge the very bounds of reason, dang. Went there. How else when a match wrestle does a drop kick? How else will we be able to get accurate physics there? Now we go back in and answer the phone. Yep, see. Yep. Ahead of myself. Alright, job well done, everyone. We got out of the sealed space. Oh, what are you doing? The space, can't wait to save the day. Got to put in my notes. Talk to Sue. Alright, good job, everyone. Oh, I'm losing time. I assume this might be just due to load times. Sure, just played on a new 3DS XO. Hey, it's Toriko. Hey, it's Chris. See, I rarely use the stylus except for like Catherine, and even then you don't need it. You can do everything with the stylus, but you can do everything without the stylus. She was just taking a nap. Maybe she was tired from vacationing or something. Just fell in bed. More Gershwin music for you. Yeah, like I said, if this ends up being slower than my PB, I'm just going to accept it as my de facto PB because it's not emulated. But I was just curious. See if it wouldn't line up. Hey, it's that guy from the manual. That man is very evil, he says. Hey, Chris. Oh, that room number looks familiar. Isn't it weird how... Maybe, well, we didn't see him bring too many clothes. Maybe it's the only suit he has. Poor guy. Well, it's just your typical... Listen. You never know what goes on in the hotel. I don't think Sumio ever complains about the heat either. Book him in room 404, not found. I can't because another character's in there. I woke up. I thought I saw the plane explode. Huh. Weird dream, everyone. Do we all have that same dream where the plane exploded? Good coffee. Yeah, the trigger for the phone call is different on the DS version. On the DS version, the phone call, pretty sure it triggers like automatically. But in this, you actually have to move a bit forward. I'm in my notes. Even though it's they're modified from Nate's. Hey, Stefan. You're French. These are modified from Nate's notes, which were on the DS version. Because I've only done, this is my second run. Ever. I mostly didn't touch them. I modified a bit yesterday, but... obviously since I didn't have the game in my hand. No way to know what else to change. Guess it means it gets more coffee on the DS version, huh? That coffee feeling. Did the sink just drop? Okay, that was weird. Went to black, but I didn't think that... Are you okay? This is my tea. Maddie. I always say my tea. Also, weirdly, on the DS version, that's Stefan's case, and it's like weirdly, like almost like hexagonal or pentagonal. It's what I'm saying. It's like not really like a circle, not really like a sphere. It's weird looking on DS. It's all connected. ... Okay, so on an emulator for me, the roof like lagged a lot. So hopefully it doesn't lag here. Doesn't feel laggy to me. Music isn't lagging. Here he chastised us for because technically we had the maid bring it instead of Sumio. He's like, "You listen, you didn't do it. You lied to me, man." Yeah, the roof. Maybe because it's like a relatively big environment and has multiple characters. Hey, yo, it has like multiple environments. Or multiple, like a big environment with multiple characters. Like they slightly modified this on the DS version. The pool's a different shape. In the Soviet Union. Huh. That'd be something. Oh, this game has... Oh, they're speaking Italian now. Oh, a game with a star. A game with a star motif, huh? Sounds familiar. That also sounds familiar. This is a very familiar game, I wonder why. He just happens to have Yayoi's phone number. That she does. I actually like Yayoi a lot in this game. She amuses me. I guess Sumio is seemingly not affected by the way she blatantly flirts with him at times. Or it seems like just bewildered by it, if anything. And Yayoi has a very interesting skirt design, which I guess you can't really tell, well now because she's not wearing the skirt, but on the character art, it's pretty weird, but pretty cool. Yeah, stuff about sports that I don't get because I'm not into sports. He's a sleepy dude, he works hard. Gotta sneeze, maybe. Okay, managed to avoid sneezing. How does she put a heart in her Xboxes? You know, I don't think the game, at least in the English release, he doesn't like. It'd be funny if, like, when the kid is breaking the fourth wall, he's like, "How did that lady put in hearts in her dialogue anyway? You can't hear hearts." It would have been funny if he did that. Okay, now we go back downstairs. Do not need to talk to her again. Oh, I can't. Like, I'm gonna say it again. I can't believe how good this game feels on an actual system. That's how it should feel. Because you need to bring him. Maybe all along this kid grew up and he's actually a character in another game. Didn't even realize it. Next room next to mine. So I'm 402, 404. Room not bad. Oh, the first one. Nice. Like it when that happens. Kaede's room, if you will. Yeah, like I said, the on the DS version, this has a weirdly, like, the soccer ball bag does not look like a soccer ball. It makes it look awkward when they keep referring to it as a soccer ball. Yeah, this feels a weirdly laggy feeling, or at least laggy looking, but that might just be part of the effect. There are also a bunch of incidental differences that I haven't... Like, might be obvious, but like Catherine is spelled differently. on DS. When you're selecting the jack, you can't actually, like, when you press up or left or right, it doesn't loop around on the edges. Like, if you press up when you're at the top jack, it just stays there. When you press left, it doesn't go, like, you know, it doesn't wrap around. It's just slightly... It's not a big deal, it's just slightly annoying. Yeah, I think the load times are catching up. Or like, you know, holding the run back, because... Oh, wait for it. So what I'm gonna do is, what are my hotkeys? That's not the hotkey. What hotkeys do I... What are... Hey, Zuka. Thanks for good luck. Oh, because I'm not pressing the right... There we go, that's what I wanted. So I'm just gonna hide. And thanks for good luck. It's gonna hide my splits because this is gonna be slower due to load times, I feel. So like I said, this is gonna be my de facto PB from now on. Hey, Chris. Now I do like how, like, you know, you open the DS and like it has the full Catherine thing, dual screen thing. Oh, and here's where she refers to Toriko as Miss Kusabi. Another shout out to the silver case. They kept that one in though, because they didn't scrub that reference out in the DS version because, you know, it's her name. I guess in theory they could have said oh, hi Toriko, but no, she just says, you know, Miss Kusabi. How much is the full game run? I don't know. I would expect it at least minimum 5 hours. Oh, this is a good chapter, everyone. You probably already know that though. Yeah, this is why we're only doing essentially half the run, Escape Hotel Premises. So we don't even have to finish 8. We only have to do part of... We literally just leave. This is the power of math. It slows down pretty badly on a, like, the final airport actually slows down pretty badly on a DS. I wonder if it slows down here. We're not going to get to it here, but... I wonder if it slows down on an actual PS2. I recall, he's either faster in this version or faster in the DS version. This is El Crasher. Yeah, the road, yeah, there's some slowdown there too. Can't remember any of the laggy parts, though. I'm sure there were. Now we go to room 304. 304. And we got soccer, got sports. And here's a great track that is only played, like, here. It's a shame. This is Dvorak's From the New World. And this is such a good arrangement, but you barely... This is the only spot. Only this one room. So we had to examine the TV and the magazine. And I looked over my PB because I knew I did something wrong. In my PB, I forgot to look at the TV. So I ran up to the roof early. And I had to run back and then turn and run back. Here. In the DS version, whenever they refer to El Crasher, they call him El. Never mind the fact that that just means the in Spanish. They should call him Crasher. Like, calling him El, it linguistically makes no sense. Spanish have a baseball? Oh, snap. I do want... Well, in this, I'm pretty sure they had to keep it like a soccer, because it's in the guidebook in this game, but... Football to baseball? Wow, that's bad. That's a bad translation if I ever heard one. Oh, it was in a lost and found puzzle. Okay, that's still bad. I guess technically not plot vital. Yeah, yo, where did you go? Are you a Romanista? Fan of baseball. Oh, and never mind, you said soccer earlier. Well, rip. There he goes. He's dedicated to his craft. I can respect that. Oh wait, this is wrong. Wait. It says go to room 302. There. Oh, yep, I forgot this event. Yeah, I'm supposed to attempt to. Oh, that was just me not reading my notes. Well, I look at it this way. For Heroes Paradise, they did not port over any of that content in the Switch releases. So so if they were ever to remaster, I would imagine they would just base it exclusively on PS2 and not worry about any later revisions or additions from the DS version, unless they liked them. I guess the costumes aren't bad. I mean, if there's on PC, probably people would mod them in. Definitely need to modify my notes if I ever do this again. Oh, press the button, dummy. Hey, bro. Huh, a masked wrestler, but well-dressed. Shirt and tie. Where have I seen this before? Where will I see this before? Not gonna lie, bro, your eyes kind of look uncanny. Yeah, wrestling drama. We know. Sorry, this is a speedrun. I like how he's basically hopping. Yeah, this is one of my favorite chapters. See you later, of course. Okay, time to connect Catherine to this masked wrestler right here. Yeah, we connected. We put a jack to his head. Out cold. Even as he's trying to talk to Mondo, he's still wrestling. Or practicing, rather. Okay, so when is one of you gonna pull out a gun and then the other one's gonna headbutt the bullet? Oh, snap. Forgot about the voice clips there. None like Rock's, yeah. The Rock's known predator in the wild, masked wrestler. Yeah, Mondo gets no respect in this game. Killer 7 very much is said to be based on, by Suit himself, you know, based on the same concept of as the Silver Case. And he hasn't quite said the same thing about this game, the No More Heroes, but I like to think that this game, like that No More Heroes is very much based on the same concept, the same idea as No More Heroes is based on the same idea as Flower, Sun, and Rain. And you can see that in the way that Mondo and Travis are kind of the butt of the joke a lot of the time. And like, you know, the themes of escapism, albeit very differently. Past resurfacing, kill the past, obviously, stuff like that. I could go on, but I also have like, there are like at least 12 sentences of notes right here, so I don't want to distract myself and get into a long discussion here. Yeah, well, there's no real New Game Plus category on PS2. The reason why we have a New Game Plus on DS is that you can unlock running on the DS version. which obviously speeds things up. That's the main difference. This is another good chapter. This game has many good chapters. I'm gonna keep saying that. Oh, this is a good chapter. They're all good chapters, darn you. Flower, Sun, and Rain 2? How would that be? I'm trying to think of a plot reasoning for that one. Take place after 25th Ward and be vaguely connected until the very end. But since it's titled Flower, Sun, and Rain, we already know that connected. Then it turns out it's not connected. That's the real twist. I mean, the gameplay has to be different, though. Because it's essentially a vacation. Sumio is literally just on a vacation. Not literally, you know what I mean. He's escaping. He's in a world of paradise, or so he thinks. And the Silver Case engine reasserts itself back at the very end. Hey, Maria. What we really need is a... Wait, do I need to talk to her again? No, I don't. My notes don't say to talk to her again. Really what we need is the 23rd ward. We'll get to see the case hyena shot. Cases like hyena shot and Bonnie and Clyde. Exactly. Go to Zero Ward and meet Dr. Juvenile or something, I don't know. Yeah, we get it, you're French and eccentric. Of course, we get more Gershwin music for our liking. Talked to him 3 times. That's a lot of times. This guy called his master. Oh. I talked. Oh. Do I need to talk to him 3 times? I talked to him twice. Oh, whatever. Stop calling me master. If only. I guess maybe it was like the different conversations are counted as 3. Yeah, I'll look at that later. Oh, whoops. Is that a problem? Okay, the sync isn't like dropping on So I'm getting a weird drop in sync on my TV, but it's not dropping on the stream. Like, has the stream dropped? Like, or like, has the video feed dropped at all? Like, it's dropped like twice, but that could just because I'm doing So I'm using component cables, but like it's going through an HDMI adapter, which admittedly causes some funkiness anyway, but it doesn't seem like the feed has dropped at all on stream. Like anytime like it happened. That's the second time it's happened. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it might be just my TV, or it might just be because I'm splitting the image obviously. One TV, one in the capture card. It might just be some weirdness with the TV sync image. It's fine, like it drops for like a second or 2, and it mainly does it during loads. As long as it's not dropping on screen, I assume it's a side effect of what I'm doing. There might be HDMI adapters for PS2 directly, but what I'm doing is fine. I barely play my PS2 anyway. Like, most of the games I own on PS2, I own on other systems as well. In fact, what game do I own on... Wait, I don't talk to you, darn it. Pretty sure I talked to Locke first, and then Stefan. Oh, stop! Stop mashing the button, dummy. Yeah, oh, stop! I was gonna say, you can buy God Hand on a PS3. The PS2 games I own are like... look, this order is weird on my notes. I could streamline these. Like, I was gonna say what PS2 games I had. I'm busy doing stuff. Oh, bottom right. Final answer. Let's see, I own Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, even though 1 is a PS1 game, obviously. 1, 2, and 3, all 3 versions, PS2 versions of Killer 7. Shadow of the Colossus, Indigo Prophecy. I think that's it. Like I said, I don't know a lot. Like, I essentially used my PS2 a lot in high school, and it was essentially a Metal Gear Solid machine. But like, I own like literally all those games on other systems, without exaggeration. Like, I own the HD collection for Metal Gear Solid. I own the HD collection with Shadow of the Colossus and Eco. Killer 7, I own, like, GameCube and PC, all those versions. Indigo Prophecy, I own the PC version as well. I feel like the big PS2 games... Wait, no, wait, just thinking. Michigan, that's an exclusive. I own the JP version of that. Blood Plus, and this game. As far as the Grasshopper games, those are the games that are exclusive. Barring Killer 7. But otherwise, everything else I can find on another system. Or rather, I have on another system. Samurai, I still need to own that. Okay, now we have to go back and talk to Stefan again. At least the Samurai Champloo game released in English. Unlike Blood Plus One Night Kiss, which is in Japanese. I'll get to that game eventually, I guess. So here's a conversation where he's literally like, I'm going to set a game flag for you for the next event. I think. Or maybe he did that earlier. Yeah, they could put Steve Bloom in his game so they can kill him off again. I don't need to talk to you again, do I? Questioning the order of these notes right here. Going to room 407. I believe it's up here. Run, Sumio, run. Yep. Did I even need to talk to Stefan again? I would say I do, but... Okay, she wants me to fix her computer. Her computer looks like a typewriter. Oh, I love this part. Hey, Mr. Pirates. Upgraded indeed. He's still hopping. $37. Personal computer. Well, rip. Imagine, like, putting in a code, which will literally cause your computer to combust. That thing is still flaming. Still on fire. And here's where she thanks us. Because as it turns out, she's on vacation too. What is her job? Well, she's an angel, you see. A real-life angel. Bomb, welcome. It's Flower, Sun, Rain. It is the second game released by Grasshopper Manufacturer after the Silver Case. You play as Sumi Amando. He's a searcher. He was hired to find a bomb on a plane, but he keeps getting distracted. Call you bomb. Alright. It's very good. At least I think it's my top 3. One of my top 3 Suda51 games, so. Well, you need to play the Silver Case first. Before you do that. Sip of water now. Number 1. Want to be number 1. Yeah, this was their second game. It wasn't Suda's second game, because he'd been working before Grasshopper Manufacturer, but as a team, director, CEO of Grasshopper Manufacturer, this was their second game. Flower, Sun, Rain, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. We're a little over halfway through. The hit game, Moonlight Syndrome. Director, technically, of Twilight Syndrome Search and Investigation. Never mind the fact that he was brought in very late and basically was there to finish the game. Make sure it got out. Oh, he did like scenario writing. He wasn't a director for Fire Pro back in the day. Or coffee. I have thought about doing a playthrough of this game for YouTube, where I use subtitles to insert the English script. But that's a lot of trouble. That is a lot of trouble. And my dual playthrough already essentially fits that bill. By putting the two games side by side, you're essentially getting a subtitled playthrough. That might not be worth it. Okay, we get to hear some more Bolero. Hello, open. Thank you. Woo, Bolero. Almost. Speaker's blocking the door, darn you. Yo, Turnip! Welcome, thank you so much for the 11 months. Thank you so much for your enrollment in the UAA. How's it going? Oh, I couldn't retranslate. I know nothing in Japanese. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just like, it's fine, as is. These speakers are blocking the door. We can't go to the plane. Why? Because... gotta help these guys out. It's their speakers. Turns out they're the Balboa brothers. Famous movie stars. They're having an issue. They lost their identification. We need to go help them be identified. Yeah. Feels good. It feels good to play this game, not on emulation. Got the Entertainer, some Joplin for you. I tried to boot this game, like to force it into 480p, and it wasn't working right. Which is fine. Is there? I don't know. I have to rewatch the movies. Anyway. And he's back over here. Oh, wait, yes. Yeah, I tried to boot this game in 480p, like, through a few different ways, but it didn't work right. Like, it wouldn't... One method I tried, just... and the game ended up crashing after the logos, and the next method I tried just didn't do anything. Which is, like, fine. Not that big a deal. I mean, I just use deinterlacing on my PS2. Or rather, OBS. I just deinterlace it in PS2. I'm like, OBS! Darn it, I keep saying the wrong thing. OBS handles the deinterlacing just fine. It's just... Obviously it's homebrew, so it's weird and variable to not work all the time. And a lot of PS2 games do not like it anyway. Like, it's not just this game, but a lot of games do not like it if you force it into a different resolution. For GameCube stuff, like for Killer 7, when I'm playing the GameCube version, I can easily boot it to 480p. Like, a good chunk of GameCube games supported 480p anyway, but for the games that didn't, it's very easy to force it, and most games are fine with it. But PS2 is in a different boat. It doesn't work. It's not guaranteed to work. Some games work. I actually briefly tried to boot Killer 7 PS2 in 480p, and it seemed to work fine. That game did have some documentation. There's like a spreadsheet of which games work properly 480p or other higher resolutions, and Killer 7 seemed to work fine. Yeah, not a lot of games on PS2 run 480p anyway, too. I think Shadow of the Colossus did, offhand. The Metal Gear Solid games did not. Yeah, but there weren't too many PS2 games. Especially in comparison to, say, something like the GameCube or the Xbox. So it's fine. It's all fine. 480i is fine. It's an early PS1 game. Early PS2 game, I mean. I cannot say the right names. Do anything today, apparently. Too many acronyms. Too many. Dreamcast does, yeah. Probably easier to force 40p on any Dreamcast game, too. I see what this guy did. He says Dreamcast. Almost as if he's suggesting something. Dang, Tab's over there. He's not feeling so hot. Very, very stoic. I also did try booting this game. I'm playing it on disc now, but I did try booting the game from a flash drive, and just there were some full motion video. There were like full motion videos don't really work right when you load from a flash drive due to the drive speed, so it ends up stuttering. The gameplay, right, touch very briefly was fine, but that's another limitation. You try to run from homebrew from a flash drive. Hey, I'm glad I got homebrew working at all. It's the only way I can play this on actual console. Just changed the region on my PS2 and we're good. And another good thing is that unlike the GameCube, you can actually save games from different regions on the same memory card. So, I can have a Flower, Sun, and Rain save. Oh, enter the door. Japanese Flower, Sun, and Rain save, along with my North American Killer 7 saves. Actual console, dang, that's dedication. Talk to Maddie here. I do want to do a playthrough of Michigan as well, but that's a little harder because that game, I don't know it as well. It's a bit of a language barrier, too. So, I have the JP version. There is a PAL version, but I don't own that. Maybe I could wait just until I get the PAL version. I don't know. Or play it on stream. We'll see. Probably wouldn't be soon anyway. Yeah, Michigan isn't bad. Not particularly great, but I don't know, I liked it a lot. Conceptually, at least. But it runs so poorly on emulation. Like, I was thinking maybe it's my rig, but no, I looked online, it's like, yeah, this game does not emulate well. Like, at best, it ran like 50%. And maybe higher at certain points if I was lucky. Okay, we need a wig, so, hey. Mop, wig, same thing. Yeah, I like it. I think of it as an interesting side game to the rest of the saga. Oh, no, wrong direction. I'd like to think that it happened in the same timeline, or whatever chronology you want to fit it in. And the way Ishizaka is referenced in, like, say, Killer 7 and No More Heroes. Like, maybe it's like, I don't know, an offshoot of the Heaven Smiles or something, the virus. Who knows? Good sound effect. It's a good track. The many good tracks. Some we don't get to hear for long, though. Now he has a wig, sort of. Funny sound effect. Is he fast talking now? What is my time relative to my, Wait, what? Am I ahead? Really? Okay, I assumed my loads would be... How did I gain that much time? I assumed, okay, we're showing the splits again, I guess. I assumed, like, that I was losing time due to loads, but, huh. I didn't realize I saved nearly 2 minutes on the last split, somehow. Or not last split, but like 2 splits ago. Okay, I guess we're showing the splits again. I'm not behind. Turns out I am really far ahead. So this might be a real PB, even in comparison to emulation. Wait, what? Oh, dummy. Talk to the speakers next. I assumed a different event was gonna happen. That was my bad. Guys, are you getting that DS feeling yet? Well, now you are. And that PS2 feeling. I wonder what it says actually exactly saying here. What's the equivalent in the actual equivalent in Japanese? I have no idea what it is. Okay, this is bottom. Oh, another thing that I didn't point out. So that most of the jacks are the same on like DS versus PS2, but like there's like a coiling on that purple jack there that's not present on the DS version. No, it would be interesting if somebody like did a retranslation project of their own on A Flower, Sun, and Rain, but kind of pointless considering the DS version would exist. Like there was a Silver Case translation project before, but then it was obviously canceled when the official one was announced. I wonder if they'd retranslate the from the original Japanese if they ever re-release this game or remade it, or if they just stick with the English script from the DS version, just port that over. Or will they do like, I don't know, Final Fantasy VI or a lot of early Final Fantasies and just like, you know, Japanese, Super Nintendo, then retranslated minimum 2 or 3 times. Oh, split. Slightly late. Who knows? Retranslation would benefit it. They kept all the Silver Case stuff. Made it more explicit. Hey, Chris. Somehow everybody misses the pink crocodile. Well, if something is announced, here's hoping. Hey, we got their autograph. This has the same name as the earlier request for some reason. Yeah, we're back to the roof. I just find it still weird they would, you know, use the same name. But... Spoilers. And trip. To do an accurate Sumio Mondo cosplay, you need a trip randomly when coming out of a chair or a bed or something. Okay, let's go leave the hotel. Let's go to the plane. Go to the airport. You deserve it. Prevent the plane from exploding. Keep having these weird dreams that exploding, but no, that wouldn't make any sense. And you have to talk to Edo, pretty sure. Otherwise, I think Stefan tells you, hey, go back talk to Edo, you skipped a flag. I think. It's been a while. Or maybe the game does something other to force you, but pretty sure the game references that, yes, you need to talk to him. I'd have to double check. I checked. I figured it out a while ago. But hey, we're leaving the hotel itself. But leave hotel premises means we leave, like, the courtyard entirely. So the category isn't over yet. It's not over yet, Snake. And there he is. And esoteric sports analogies. Let me stare down right now. Oh, you can see the sign rotating at the top left. It's actually faster on the DS version for some reason. Sudden death? Because she's gonna pick a drink. And she chose poorly. Now he talks about we need to find the antidote somehow. Gotta play his game of sudden death. Revolver Ocelot voice, I never trust a Frenchman. You're running out of time. Oh, I thought the camera set me back. It'd be behind me, facing him, but nope. Enter through this right door. And yet we enter through this. The other door. The DS version, nice camera. The DS version actually, when you walk into a door, it actually, like, at the front doors, it actually does set you at that respective door. For some reason, regardless of which door you enter, you will always enter the hotel from that specific door, regardless of if you actually enter from the opposite one. It's kind of weird. Okay, we go talk to Yayoi. Is it the same? I think so. Yes. Wait, I think it's set at a different... I have it written down. I remember entering it being weird. It might be the same. You're always set at a specific door, but... I guess we can test next time. In the next request. I think it's set at the same. Yeah, my memory's fuzzy on that. I remember entering, it's kind of weird, but exiting, I don't know. That knowledge is not in my brain right now. Oh yeah, it's actual tension. It's like, dude, how could you do this? Why'd it have to be her? Why couldn't it have been me? She's innocent. Well, not really. Depending on what theories you go by, but still. And now we're telling you, yeah, this guy poisoned her. She's on the roof. So now, normally you would go up to the roof and see that she's not there, but we can just skip that and go right to room 404. Oh, wrong way. Why is she in Stefan's room? Who knows? She just is. Hey, there she is. And she's fully clothed. Can you see the design on her skirt? Is it there in normal gameplay? Now Edward's like, where is she? Oh, she's in Stefan's room. Walk away for phone trigger. Come on. On the DS version, this is like a static angle. They don't do this dramatic camera move in the DS version. Then this PDA. How dare you, dude? He's right there. Seriously, can you see? There's no. You can't see. It's only on the concept art. You can't really see the design on her skirt there. Cool design. Oh, gotta save her. That's like what the kid says later. Like our portraits don't match our 3D models or something like that. Six. Yeah, I hear the world is getting smaller. Eventually we'll be able to hold the world in the palm of our hands. Yep, see, we got the same reference. Okay, my notes say, examine Yayoi. Listen, I barely know her. Okay, how are you doing? How are you doing? He's dreaming about Rocky. And he's telling me, nope, she wasn't really points. This was a test. It's all a test. Why? So you understand life. How easily it can be taken away. Typical eccentric engineer or something. There's a good wallpaper. Wonder if they just took a screenshot of somebody's desktop and just used that for this PDA image. Like somebody at Grasshopper. Wow, this is longer than I remembered. Lost a few seconds. That's fine. Still over a minute ahead. I have to look at my old run and see exactly what I did to lose, like, that much time, so I can gain, like, nearly 2 minutes. Hey, it's Chris. Toriko is one of my favorite characters, by the way. I like Toriko. She's not phased by anything. She saw that Sundance was evil. As opposed to Mondo being bewildered by the world around him. And all these guests. Toriko just takes it in stride. She's like, yeah, I get you. Can't fool me, old man. Doesn't like Stefan say, oh, a beautiful maiden? I didn't expect to see a beautiful maiden. At least in the DS version, he says, like, something like that. So this is the last full request we're doing. Forgot that sound effect. Alright. So we will only do a bit of the next one, because that's when we escape the hotel premises. And this one actually has no puzzles. We will not see Catherine. Catherine is taking a break. She's sleeping for this chapter. Indeed. New music that isn't in the DS version either. I'm now remembering the character description for Kusabi in the Silver Case. He says he doesn't want to get his daughter angry at him. And then in the Pre-Lunatics comic, like, it shows a picture of Toriko, and there's even a Chris keychain. Hail Crasher. Because of course, Kusabi, as rough as he is, tries to be a good father. And here we do have to talk to Edo, pretty sure. Rivet event. I mean, it's not too substantial of a thing, but it's cute. Just nice to see more of the characters, I guess. Oh, we're gonna enter through this door. Yeah, see, it works, like, exiting and entering works the same way. You're always... Nice. Whoa. You will always be set outside of a specific door, regardless of which door you actually entered. Okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, everyone. Except not. Yeah, I forget. I have to look over it myself. And I have it digitally, too. And here comes the fourth wall breaking chapter. Nice slowdown. If you try to walk back after that happens, it just kicks you with a ball again. And this music replaces all the music in the chapter. This kid's fourth wall breaking powers is so good he can just break all the music. See him get hit over and over. Yeah, if you, he also says a different fourth wall breaking thing each time you do that, too. And here we talk to, hello, and he says, and Sumia says, we need to get this kid, he's breaking my aura of mystery, or something along those lines. Pepsu. Don't tell me. Oh, rip. I was too close to the trigger. Remember, these bits where I had to talk to somebody in stairwell for the dual playthrough was so annoying because the triggers are just ever so slightly different on each version. Enough to annoy me. I do a lot of readjustment of movement. Talk to El Crasher. Yeah, you can actually enter a lot of rooms in this chapter, presumably to add to the hide-and-seek nature. On the DS version, they at least added a hide-and-seek, or a lost-and-found puzzle, but the rest of these, like, you don't really need to enter these rooms. And rip. Dropkick again. It's no respect. Oh, hey there. I thought you'd be different. If he was an assassin, he'd probably just, get electrocuted and then hit all over the room. And he's talking about, oh, a kid, wants the... What? Not like the warmth of... Like, not, I was saying the warmth of a mother, but that's not technically... Like, I don't know. Calming presence of a woman? Something along those lines? Can't remember if it's like if he explicitly says like woman or like just like mother, like motherly. It's something like that. The specifics escape me though. Yeah, we go to room 204. Oh. And for some reason, they swapped her room on the DS version. Her room is actually the one down the hall. Yeah, I can't really see the design. Maybe it's just the low resolution or my TV, but... There's a design in her skirt. I cannot see it. Nice wristband. He invited us into our room. And Sumio is, of course, dense as ever. The kid was right all along. Dang it, he... Smarter than us, dude. That's scary. How do you put hearts in your conversation? Keep getting confused, like, which angle it's gonna be at. You learn from Susie. Dang. Maybe Susie learned from her. Who knows? I miss Sumner. Back to our room. Uses hearts too? Fair. Well, she can do what she wants. She's Kuroi Nagi. Why is it called Flower, Sun, and Rain anyway? It doesn't really mean anything, does it? Alright, that's enough. Come on, plane. End the chapter now. Yeah, I lost a bit of time. My movement was floundering a bit. But hey, we're gonna PB, thankfully. I was worried that, due to low times, it would just actually... This would be slower, even though I want it to be my de facto PB. But hey, it's actually legitimately, PB. Am I gonna run this category again? No. Unless special occasion, I guess. If I ever did a full game run, that would be a special occasion. What would I do that? When would I do a full... This would be like 5 hours. I said 4 hours earlier, but it'd be 5 hours, I think. If not longer. Hey, it's Torgo again. Miss Kusabi. Watch out! You got this. Of course, it leaves the boy stunned. And he complains, hey, wait, I'm closer to your age, and no. As usual, Toriko wins out here. In her own way. I'm not gonna save, it's like... What am I gonna use this file for? If I play this game again, I just start from the beginning. For a project or something. Because you can't save mid-chapter, you can only save at the end of chapters. Zumi just has to go to his hotel bathroom each time. Yeah, I imagine they had to do that. Not just as an improvement, but it's a handheld game. If a handheld game does not have lenient saving, then kind of beats the point. Very counterintuitive. More coffee. Blah blah blah. Twin Peaks. Blah blah blah. Okay, so we're not finishing this chapter. The end of the run is when I leave the courtyard of the hotel. So it's not quite half. I think based on the length of the later chapters, this is more of like the 40%, 30-40%. But I don't know. Saying half is it's close to half. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when I do a full play, if I do a full playthrough, full speed run. If I did like multiple streams of this, but I want to incorporate the English script because it would essentially just be me just like describing what they're saying in very broad terms, what I remember. But in a full game speedrun, like I said, would be very long. It's not like, say, you know, a No More Heroes 100% run where it's more involved. Enter this door. Come out through this door. Okay, but we're getting up there. Nice camera. Okay, we're gonna hit the split. We're almost there. And time. There you go. PB. 148.33. This category is done. We only had to leave the hotel premises. Yeah, not bad. It's a small taste of Flower Sun Rain. Maybe not that small of a taste. I did like 8 chapters. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all.